We're called Northern Monk Brew Co. Monks have brewed in this country for thousands of years. The Doomsday Book of 1086 records the brewing of gallons and gallons of ale down at St Paul's Cathedral, and it's somewhat of a forgotten art within the monks of this country, and that's kind of one of our inspirations. But we like to take that kind of basis and to try and re-inspire it and use more progressive and bold techniques and ingredients from across the world to produce kind of bold and exciting beers and flavours. Northern Monk was set up in 2013. We started based on a cooker brewing model, so we used other breweries' facilities across the UK, and we were kind of essentially nomadic monks. We've done most of our brewing up in Ripon in North Yorkshire, but we've done some collaborations with some fantastic breweries across the UK, and we expect those to continue. We're basically massive beer geeks. For me, I've always been interested in pairing drinks and things with food and things like that. We wanted to create beers that you could pair with foods, and also had a nod to historic kind of British traditions and incorporated some of that. We started with two styles of beer. The New World IPA is kind of an India Pale Ale that harks back to the India Pale Ales of old. It's a 6.2% beer. We use the same kind of hop ratios and techniques used, including the dry hopping process that was used back in the 1700s and 1800s. And we actually incorporate New World hops, so US and hops from Australia as well, specifically the Galaxy hop, which kind of gives these big, bold tropical flavours. But we also have that kind of intrinsic bitterness that comes with kind of those IPAs of old as well. It was quite common, I think, in the 1800s to actually use hops from the US and things like that. So our beer is kind of, an amalgamation of these two styles. The second beer that we launched with was an Imperial Stout and clocks in at 9% ABV. When we first started, we wanted to really focus on quite high ABV kind of sipping beers and beers that made you stop and think and that you can enjoy over a long period of time. So for us, an Imperial Stout was the next kind of obvious go-to beer, and you can expect huge kind of roasted notes and kind of coffee and deep dark chocolate flavours and aromas from that beer. And it's the kind of beer that you can age over time as well, and you can keep it for years and years, and it's only going to get better. I would hope that people kind of understand and feel an affinity with the way in which we try to create quite a modern British brand, and I think that has come across, and people have really gone for that. The future holds tons of stuff for us. We've got some amazing collaborations coming up. We're really privileged to have worked with some great breweries across the UK. Why should people support us? Because we're trying to kind of explore historical styles of beer that did originate in the UK, but are keen to look at some more kind of progressive styles, and I think ours kind of really fit the bill in that sense. And if you're keen to find out what an Imperial Stout tastes like and read a bit about the history and explore the history of the style, and that's a fantastic go-to beer. And actually our bottle labels incorporate some of the history of the beer styles as well, so if that's of interest to you, that's a great way to start.